The private sector needs to explore ways of upscaling investments in clean energy technologies to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and promote energy efficiency. Environment Cabinet Secretary says mutual collaboration with the government will work with the private sector to play a crucial role in tackling climate change and other environmental issues.
Africa's private sector is expected to provide 75% of the $3 trillion worth of investment opportunity that climate change presents by 2030. The government's role in climate finance is pivotal in ensuring access to capital to enable Africa's private sector to contribute significantly to climate finance solutions, says Environment Cabinet Secretary Soipan Tuya.
We have amended, for example, our Climate Change Act to provide a carbon market regulatory framework, one of its kind in Africa, that provides for a transparent space to invest in high-quality carbon market projects. These projects will help Kenya with its emission reduction commitments, as indicated in our nationally determined contributions, with a view to helping us tackle the climate change crisis.
The CS says the government is keen on providing clear incentives for sustainable practices to support the carbon credit framework in efforts to make Kenya an African carbon credit hub.
This indeed is a time for Africa to offer itself as a sustainable solution to the climate action, and Africa to play its part in turning the tide in the climate crisis.
Speaking during a private sector engagement on climate action for resilience and green growth organized by the Kenya Private Sector Alliance, Tuya says Kenya is making major strides in offering strategic leadership on climate change matters and green growth. The meeting has made various recommendations and proposals that need to be adopted before and after the upcoming Africa Climate Summit slated for September here in Nairobi.
It therefore is crucial to assess and manage risks, impacts and nature dependency related to natural disasters, climate change, resource scarcity, biodiversity loss, and seek to implement risk management strategies to minimize negative impacts and ensure business continuity. That private sector can contribute to addressing these risks by fostering innovations, driving technological advancements and mobilizing financial resources.
Is already at above 90% of its domestic electricity production is from renewables. But the potential in solar, in wind, in geothermal and others is so massive that Kenya can actually be an exporter of renewable energy at net zero to the sub-region and the rest of the continent.
Trevor Ngende for Lunchtime News.